Hello everyone. Hang on, I just gotta adjust my camera just a little bit, you guys. Sorry, hang on just a sec. I'm not shaking it too much. I just want to bring it down just a little bit so I can see comments if they come in. Sorry, I hope I'm not making anybody sick. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're gonna leave it like that. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's a little, it's not my regular day. I was incredibly busy yesterday. I had so many appointments and other engagements yesterday. I think I was home for like an hour and a half yesterday. It was crazy. But thank you for joining me today. This is, I love doing Facebook Lives in the mornings because I don't have kids here. They're at school. They're not a distraction, and this is actually my preferred time. But, you know, we got to work with the schedules we're given. So sometimes I have to do them on Tuesdays in the afternoon. So, and that's okay. My little daughter, who's usually home during those, is pretty good. So thank you so much for joining me again. I have a really fun card today. Actually, where did it go? Okay, here it is. I have so much stuff on my desk. I just finished a card right before I went live, and I was worried I was going to be late. So, but I was busy frantically finishing it. This is the card we're going to make. And actually we're going to make, I'm going to make 3 cards today. I'm going to make 3 more of this variation. Now, we're going to be using the Gingham Gala DSP. And that is this beautiful DSP. You may have seen that a minute ago when I was holding it. This is probably my favorite DSP. This is all I have left of the Balmy Blue. I need to order another package because I have used all of my Balmy Blue. This is all I have left, is like a 1-inch strip. But it comes in Balmy Blue, Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lime Twist, Highland Heather, and Grapefruit Grove. So it coordinates, they all coordinate beautifully. And it's in the, you can find this paper. This DSP is in the Gingham Gala Suite. It's down here. It's with the whole Butterfly Gala stamp set and bundle. And the DSP is down here. And you get a ton of DSP in here. You get 40 sheets. You get 8 of each color. So that's pretty fantastic. But I love it. And I've been using it a ton, as you can see, especially my Balmy Blue. This is gone. This is all I have. So I've made the Grapefruit Grove version of this. This is the one that I posted that this is what we're doing. So this is my sample. This is what we're going off of. And this is the Grapefruit Grove version. So we're going to make a Highland Heather, Lemon Lime Twist, and a Daffodil Delight version. Okay, so, and I love this. This card is super pretty, and I love it. So let's talk about a few things on this card, though. Let me put my DSP away. You can see I've used a ton of it. I mean, I've been using it a ton. I love this DSP. So let me just pop this back in my bag, and we will. I have so much stuff on my desk. I'm afraid that there's going to be like a craftastrophe in the middle, that my piles are just going to start falling in the middle of this live. So let's hope that doesn't happen. But if it does, you'll bear with me. You can laugh. You can laugh at my disastrous state. Anyway, so this is what we're making. And I'm using 2 stamp sets. The first, this one, the greeting is from the Flowering Desert stamp set. It's up here, Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful, which I love. I love that greeting. I think that's super fun, super beautiful. I love it. And then the other one, because we're making 3 cards, so I wanted to use a couple different greetings. This is from the Sale-a-Bration stamp set. We're doing the Enjoy the Simple Moments. This was one, this was a Sale-a-Bration stamp set that I didn't get at first because I was like, well, it's a rooster. I don't really have any like friends that have chickens, or what am I going to do with a rooster? But these sayings I have used so much. Thanks for your friendship. Just a note, enjoy the simple moments. I have used these sentiments so much. So if nothing else, get this stamp set for those fun sentiments. I love it. So these are the 2 stamp sets that we're using. Now, let's talk about one more thing on the card because it's going to come up. But when I made this card, this ribbon was still available. If you saw my post yesterday, this is the Sale-a-Bration Organdy ribbon. Let me show you what that is. And yesterday Stampin' Up! Announced, where is it? Here it is. It's down here. Yesterday Stampin' Up! Announced that they have already blown through their supply of this ribbon. So unfortunately, it's not available right now. They are expecting to get another shipment in March, so they may put it back up in March for the final month of Sale-a-Bration. So if it's something you really, really want, hang in there. It may be available in March. Just be ready to purchase it as soon as the announcement comes that it's available, because, I mean, you never know. It's going to go quickly again. I think it's such a fantastic value. It's 5 rolls of ribbon, which is already, and you get it for free. So it's amazing. But unfortunately, it's no longer available right now. So if you do place an order, you'll have to choose a different Sale-a-Bration option. But I mean, not to worry, there are so many different Sale-a-Bration options. You can get the Home to Roost, which is the stamp set I just showed you. You can get this one. We are also using the Butterfly Elements today. Hi, Kim, which is another Sale-a-Bration option. There's a little bit of a glare on there. Let me see. So we're also using those these wood elements today. So you can get that too instead of the ribbon. So unfortunately, the ribbon is not available, but I still wanted to do this card because I wanted to show you different ribbon options, because I think the ribbon is part of what makes it fun. So we're still going to do this card, but we're going to do different ribbon options, okay? And we're going to do this card because I told you I'm making 3 cards. We're going to be doing this like assembly style, which is how I make, when I'm making cards in bulk, that's how I do it. I do all of one step at first, then all of another step, and it just goes so much quicker. So I'm going to show you that too. So let's get started. Let's pull out all of our card bits, and they are all the same. So I'm just going to go over measurements for one stack of them because they are all the same. So I have a Gingham Gala circle, which is punched with the 2-inch circle punch. I have a starburst punch, and I have a white piece, which is 5 1/4 by 4. And then all of my card bases are 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and then they're scored at 4 1/4. And so that's all of them. So I have a Daffodil Delight one, I have a Lemon Lime Twist one, and then I have a Highland Heather one. Okay. All right. So let's just start by, I'm going to pull out all of my bits here. I'm going to pull out all my circles. We're just going to glue these together, and then I'm going to stamp all of our greetings. So I'm going to, I like the smaller check on this card, but if you like the bigger check, you can use that, or the gingham, whatever you want to call it. And if you have the Buffalo check stamp set, you could always stamp your own of these. You're going to get the bigger side kind of with that one, but it'll still be beautiful, and you can do it in any color you want that way. You're not limited to these 5 colors. Okay, so I have all 3 of these, and that was super quick, right? I love, love, love these. So cute. Okay, so let's stamp. I have 3, these are like 1/2 inch by like 3 1/2, I think. 1/2 inch by 3 1/2 inch strips. I'm gonna get out my 3 inks. I have Lemon Lime Twist. These are all monochromatic cards, so they are all, meaning it's all one color. So I love it. I love monochromatic cards. I think they're just so clean looking. So I'm going to bring in that Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful, which is on the Grapefruit Grove card, and I'm going to do that one in Highland Heather. So I'm just going to try to eyeball this and stamp it as straight as possible without putting my head in the camera. So we're going to see how that goes. So Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful. And then I'm going to do the other 2 greetings and Enjoy the Simple Moments. That way when I'm done, I'll have 4 cards and 2 of each greeting. So Enjoy the Simple Moments is from that Sale-a-Bration set, Home to Roost, which I love the greetings. And I've used that one. Oh, I don't want that again. I need to get my chamois out. I've used the greetings a lot more than I thought I would. And I think because of that, I've used the Home to Roost stamp set a lot more than other stamp sets that I have, other Sale-a-Bration sets, which is interesting. I never would have thought. That was not on my first round of orders, so I'm a little surprised that I love it so much, but I do. You just never know. And then in Lemon Lime Twist. So I'm going to put all my inks away because that is all the stamping we're going to do. So let me get my inks put away here. And I'm just going to, add them to a pile somewhere. I'm going to put my stamps away, and I will clean those later. So we're going to get back to the greetings in a minute. Actually, let's just finish these up. I have my tailored tag punch here, and I am just going to flag all these little ends. I usually just use my scissors because I don't mind using my scissors for flagged ends, but I wanted to show you a quick option in case you don't enjoy using your scissors. The tailored tag punch just gives you beautiful flags. And if you can see, I'm just sticking the paper in just in this little notch right here. And that will give me like a perfectly flagged little end. That's it. So, love it. So if you do not like cutting flagged ends, the tailored tag punch is a great one to have for that. I usually just use my scissors because getting the punch requires me to get up, and I'm a lazy stamper. If I can do it without getting up, I'm going to do it without getting up because that's what I do. Okay. Now, I think we're just going to assemble these onto our circles because, yeah, I think that's just what we're going to do because I think that'll be our logical next step. So I'm just putting some snail in the back of all of these. I'll find our, and I'm just going to try to use the little check marks in here to line it up nice and straight. Okay, beautiful. These are going so quickly. So these are a fun card to make, and you can make a whole stack of these and gift them to somebody. So that's it. Okay, so it's time to move on. We're going to set these aside, not for too long. We're just going to pull out our white pieces of paper here. So I have 3 of those white pieces that I said was 5 1/4 by 4. And we're going to do our ribbon. The ribbon I want to make sure goes on before we do anything else, just so we can make sure. So for our lemon lime twist one, I have the, which one is this? This is the, what is this called? The mini ruffled ribbon. I love this ribbon. This is only available in our 2017-2019 in colors, which are going away this year, you guys. So if you love these colors, make sure you get them now. So, and stock up on them during Sale-a-Bration, because then you can get free stuff. So I'm going to, and I'm just tying knots. So we're not doing bows. So we're just tying knots, but I love this little ruffled ribbon. And all of our knots, we're going to try to get close to the left-hand side over here. And I do most of my tying upside down for some reason, because I find it's just easier that way. So don't ask me why, it just is. It's easier for me to tie upside down. Okay, that knot's not too bad. Okay, so our lemon lime twist one has our lemon lime twist ruffled ribbon. So it's gonna go like that. Really pretty. So there are plenty of other ribbon options. If you do not have the organdy ribbon that is currently sold out, don't worry, there's plenty of other ribbon options. Okay, for our Highland Heather one, I'm going to use the gorgeous grape striped ribbon. I love the look of this gorgeous grape with the Highland Heather. I love them so much. So I'm just going to cut off some ribbon. And I know there's people out there going, oh my gosh, she's wasting so much ribbon. I cannot tie ribbon when it's attached to the roll. It doesn't happen. I can't do it. My fingers don't work that way, so I always have to cut off ribbon. And generally, it is more ribbon than I need, and I end up wasting a little bit of it, but I can't tie it on the roll. I don't know what it is. I just cannot do it. It's like a disability or something with me. I simply cannot do it. So I do end up, a couple inches. It's not the end of the world, you guys. If I run out, I'll buy more. Okay, that's the beauty of it. And then for our Daffodil Delight, I didn't have any Daffodil Delight ribbon, but I do have our white polka dot tulle ribbon. And this ribbon, it's probably my favorite ribbon anyway. This ribbon would go with any of the colors. So you can use this ribbon for any of the colors. So if you don't have any of these other ribbons, don't worry, just get a roll of the polka dot ribbon and you'll be fine. You can use this for all 5 of those colors too, even the balmy blue one that we're not using. So, but I love this. This is definitely one of my favorites. And you can get this in vanilla too. The polka dot ribbon. I do love it. Definitely one of my favorites. And all of these ribbons that I'm using, they're in the annual catalog. So if you're looking for them, they're in the annual. Don't look in the occasions. You won't find them in there. In the annual catalog. Okay, so there's our 3 ribbons. Lovely. Okay, we are almost done. Believe it or not, we're almost done. I am going to attach all of these cards to my card bases before we do anything else. So I'm going to put a line on either side of the ribbon of snail and then along the top. And that will just ensure that it's all stuck nicely. So let me make sure these are straight because That's the last thing we want is crooked ribbon. And we will be able to adjust it a little bit once it's on the card. So no worries there. Okay, so we're going to find our card bases here. So my tulle ribbon, my white one, will go on our Daffodil Delight. I'll give that a fold. There we go. And then the Lemon Lime Twist. I did not score this Lemon Lime Twist. Hang on one sec. I have, I don't want to fold it without scoring it because then it won't be straight and it will cause all kinds of problems. And it won't look good and I won't want to gift this away. So there's the Lemon Lime Twist one. And finally, our Highland Heather one with our gorgeous grape striped ribbon. And that looks fantastic, don't you think? I love it. You love that polka dot ribbon too. I know, Kim. I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th roll of that, and that's just for like personal crafting. It's not even for classes. I think I have an addiction to that polka dot ribbon. So fear not if you do not have the ribbon, you can use it. So I'm putting a couple of dimensionals on each one of these on the top and the bottom. And then we're going to peel these off. I have such a disability of peeling the dimensionals off on camera. I use dimensionals more than any other adhesive. And when I'm crafting by myself, I have no trouble and I can rip off like nobody's business. But once that camera starts rolling, I cannot take off dimensional backs to save my life. That's just the way my life is. Okay, so I'm going to, actually I'm just going to leave that down there. So I'm going to position all these up here, on here. The Lemon Lime Twist one. Oh, these are looking so good. And our Daffodil Delight one is our final one. And then all we need to do now is we're going to add our butterfly elements. These are, again, a Sale-a-Bration item. I have my butterfly taken out. I thought I was going to use that one, but I didn't. I need one of these flowers for each of them. So I need 3 flowers. And they pop right out. They're little tiny wood elements. They pop right out. There's a little bit of dimension to them. Not a whole lot. They're pretty thin. They pop right out. You get a whole sheet of these beautiful butterflies. And there's a thin outline to it, like this one. On these bigger ones, you get this little thin piece, and then you get the inside piece of the butterfly too. And that's the same with these ones, which is beautiful. So you get a couple pieces of those, and then you get some leaf pieces here. So I'm going to take out a few of these leaf pieces for each one. So I'm just going to pop out a few of them. We'll see. I used 3 on the Grapefruit Grove, so we'll see if I have enough to go 3 on the rest of them because this is all I have. So we'll see. I think we'll be okay. I think I'll use 2 big ones, 2 big leaves, and 1 little leaf on all of them, and we'll be fine. I used all 3 little leaves on the Grapefruit Grove, so. And then you get more of those flowers here too. So if you run out of flowers, you have plenty of flowers. So I'm going to set these aside. Hi, Debbie. Okay, so I have all of my wood elements. I have glue dots for these because you definitely want glue dots. Okay, so we're almost done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all my wood elements up here because we don't want to lose them. And then I'm just going to bring in all my cards so we can just set these down like assembly card style or assembly style, whatever you want to call it. Okay, all right. This is how I craft, you guys. I'm like a hot mess. You guys are like, whoa, she is crazy. All right, my glue dots. Where did they go? I had them. I had glue dots. Here they are. I'm telling you guys, my desk is such a mess. I'm sure none of you have this problem, though. I'm sure all of your desks are beautiful. So I am just sticking the flowers. We're going to do the flowers first. I'm sticking all 3 flowers just onto my glue dots here. And then I can just peel these up and then just stick them onto my cards. Are these in frame? I want to pull these up a little bit. Just make sure they're in frame. And these are all going on here. That one didn't even pick up the glue dot. Make sure that gets the glue dot. And here we are. And I'm going to switch to another roll of glue dots because I am down to like the last 3 on that roll. So I'm going to pull out another roll. Whenever I use glue dots, my cat, for some reason, she loves this little waxy part that the glue dots are on. and she hears this little crinkling and she comes running. She will come running because she wants to eat the crinkly things. I don't know what it is. She is a crazy little cat. So I'm putting glue dots on these as well. So I have a glue dot on the leaf. So I'm going to stick this leaf. Let me pull this in. I'm going to stick this leaf just right under here. This is one of my bigger ones. I'm going to use another glue dot. But I have to, the glue dots are one thing that I absolutely cannot leave out, because one time I left glue dots on my desk and my cat, when I was gone, grabbed the entire roll. It was a brand new roll of glue dots, and my cat unrolled the entire roll onto my wood floor, glue dot side down, and so I spent a good, I don't know, like hour, like picking glue dots off of my wood floor because she had unrolled the entire thing, glue dot side down, and so it was stuck to the floor. It was such a mess. Oh my gosh. That was so glue dots, because she hears the little crinkling, I have to put glue dot paper away. That's just, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's my cat. Crafting with animals, right guys? So Debbie, your whole room. Yeah, you know what? If you could see my whole room too. Yeah, my whole room's a mess too. My room is full of boxes with different classes right now. So that's the way it is. So I'm just peeling all these little leaves off of the glue dots and I'm just sticking them down. And you can use your Tombow to adhere these. Now, if you saw this, I totally broke this one. Did you guys see that? But we're not going to worry about that. I'm just going to use the top piece. I'm going to add a glue dot to it and I'm going to stick it in, and nobody's ever going to know that it was broken. See, you'll never know. The glue, these little wood elements do break easily, so you do want to be careful with them, especially when you're popping them out of their little wood holders. I don't know what you call it, but anyway, I feel like I'm moving like at snail speed with these guys. I'm sorry. I told you these were going to be quick cards, and then I'm like taking my time, but your fur babies help a lot too. I know. It's only the glue dots with mine. Well, you know, and there's dimensional backings all over my house. They get in their fur. I find those dimensional backings everywhere in my house. Okay, we are done with the wood elements. Our final step, and this is an easy step, we're just going to add some rhinestones. And I have lots of like old sheets of rhinestones. Lots of used sheets that I need to get used up. I'm going to take your pick tool. And my putty end just fell off. These bigger ones I'm going to put right in the center of these flowers. And then I'm just going to scatter a few of the smaller ones around the rest. The rest of the card. And I love the special touch that the rhinestones bring. So that's our lemon lime twist one. Isn't it pretty? And let's bring in our next one, and I am out of the really big ones. Let me grab some more rhinestones up here. I have some up here from my what is it called? This kit. Incredible Like You kit. This kit came with rhinestones, and I didn't use them all. That is the wonderful thing about kits, is that you don't really use them all. So you have lots of leftovers. And that Amazing Like You, or Incredible Like You kit, is so gorgeous. My favorite kit in the catalog. So, okay, that's our Highland Heather one. Gorgeous. And we have one more left. We have just our Daffodil Delight one left. Now, because these cards have the wood elements, and they are a little bit bigger, they do, it may require some extra postage. I want to warn you on that, just because I hate that. So maybe this is like a hand-delivered card, or put it in a padded envelope card, or just add a little bit of extra postage. It works too. Okay, so let me move all my rhinestones out of the way. I'll bring in all our cards. Here's our Daffodil Delight one. So we have Daffodil Delight. We have Highland Heather. We have Lemon Lime Twist. And we have our Grapefruit Grove one. So they're so pretty. I love them. So if you guys like this video, I would appreciate it if you shared it with your friends or any crafty groups that you're in. And if you do place an order, please head to my website. Use this host code. If your order is over $50, I'm going to send you a free package of our heart epoxy droplets. These are so pretty, perfect just in time for Valentine's Day. And if your order is over $150, don't use the host code. I'm still going to send you the droplets, but you will also get Stampin' Rewards with your order. And remember, with every $50 you purchase, you get a free Sale-a-Bration item. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I thank you very much for joining me. Here's our cards one more time. And I will have all of these up on my blog this afternoon with the video. So if you want to watch it again, you can always head to YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Have a great day.